Alright everyone, this is Sir Victoria, and welcome back to Elden Ring. Picking right up where we left off, we're going into Woodfolk Ruins. We got a cookbook. And the Golden Slam Ash of War. Okay, now we are going to be heading south. We'll jump through each of these buildings because I believe each one of them has a little bit of loot, icon sheet, and a gravel stone. So many of these slugs. Lagged the game a little bit with how much death I just caused. And because of the nature of the enemies here and all the death blight that can accrue, you're able to summon until about here, yeah. Which does suck a little because there is a building towards the bottom of the ruins that is absolutely terrible. I think it's that one. We'll ignore these guys, let them have their little chat together. Now there is a candelabra over here somewhere. I think it's over that way. That can show you the way to this dungeon. Though, because it's one of the mines that's just a bright red spot on your map, you probably know how to locate it by now. That candelabra disappointed me a little bit. I thought it was going to take me into one of the tucked out of the way dungeons. Okay, this place has got 5 or 6 of these guys, I think. But it's also the one that has the basement. Where you get Wrath of Gold. A very decent incantation. I don't use it too much, but that doesn't really diminish its value. It's just not one that goes in my playstyle. South. We're done with the ruins. There it is. I knew it was over here somewhere. Okay, I think I remember the boss of this place, and it's not particularly difficult, at least in most circumstances. This is a second time boss, so if you had no problems with the first one of it, you're probably not going to have any problems with this one. I jumped too early, I see. Oh well. It's alright if I miss one or two things. And grab that. Mines are always going to be roughly the same. Yay, get one of the rune arcs back that I wasted. I say they're all going to be the same. It is also true that they are going to get more difficult as you progress. missed by that. If I remember correctly, there is a stronger caster up above us that would have cast down at us as we walked, but I may have got it. I think this is the way forward. Yep. Or no, it's not. Another one of those lovely guys. Boy, do we have a present for him. Well, that wasn't very good. Let's try again. Much better. That's just gonna miss. Now the cool thing is that one actually links up to another dungeon over there. So this is Altus Tunnel. Later on we'll go through a dungeon that links up on the other side. Stay out of the laundry, dude. Laundry's for humans, not doggos. Head up this way, and we get the Arsenal Charm +1. Very nice. Now we will head back this way. Now I believe that's the way forward. What? Yeah, I think that's what his egg looks like. Oh. Yes, he did get killed. So if I catch him off guard, I have enough to kill him with the initial. Or that two. One of the two. Gotta love the mannequins. Progressing. I don't think this dungeon is particularly long compared to other mines either. Yeah, there's the boss right there. Ah, this is not the boss I thought it was, though we have encountered these before. Oh, I don't have enough. And then they can't do anything. As a rule, the Stallions are typically weak against bludgeoning weapons, but when you're as over leveled as I am, it doesn't really matter. Okay. What loot we got there? It was a bell bearing. That's right. Okay. So we finished that dungeon right there. So let's go ahead and head west. Sorry, asking my wife to get me some food ready, and she is very nicely complying. today was not the nicest day at work, I'll be completely honest. But, you know, other than that, Elden Ring is a nice way of relaxing me and making me forget about the day. We got a pumpkin helm. That is a very rare drop. A little upset I got it when I wasn't even farming for it. But whatever, you know? We also got the chain link flail. This is any of the pumpkin heads who are wielding one and have a chance to drop it, and it is the only strength-based flail. Nice poise. Be a shame. If someone were to rob you with it. And here we get the great stars. Fuck off. Assholes. Okay. The Great Stars is another weapon I actually do really enjoy. It is a Great Hammer, I believe it's classed as? Yes. And it does cause bleed. It's just a massive Morning Star. Okay, I believe there is another grace over towards the foot of these. Or maybe there wasn't? No, I don't think there was. So, welcome to Bright Blood Ruins. This place can be particularly dangerous, though not nearly as much as when it was first made. These dogs inflict a heavy amount of bleed. Can you all fuck off? I'm trying to look at this. Invade Magnus the Beast Claw's world. I'm fairly sure that that's another player, because I don't know an NPC by that name. Oh. He progresses Vare's questline. Interesting. So you can invade him to progress Vare's questline. Might as well. I did do Vare's stuff, didn't I? I guess I'll check here in a moment after I kill the dude. Oh, he's got a great stars. Yeah, I didn't even get to see what he does. Being overleveled is a curse. A glorious curse. Oh, I'm on the Wikidot, I think? The wiki for him right now, because I was seeing who he was. He does. He drops a great stars. I can dual wield those. Very interesting. I don't think I've ever actually seen that summon sign before. Though I think I remember seeing something about a new NPC invasion or something in a patch. Anyway, as I was saying, these dogs, before patches, not patches the character, but patches, video game patches, inflicted the most ungodly amount of bleed. Even with an extremely robust character in my first game, because my first playthrough,
was a very tanky character that was designed to just soak up damage and beat ass with a great shield and great weapon. Even with that, they almost one-shot me with it. And you know how Souls dogs are. They love to just sit there and bite. Okay, let's go ahead and head down here for a boss fight. Now, you should have already encountered one of these if you've done any of Varda's quest line or happened upon the Rose Church. He's not buffed at all. He's a normal Sanguine Noble. And you get his sword, the Bloody Helix. View some of the stuff I've been picking up. Does use Arcane because it is a bloodlust weapon. Naturally, a lot of those use Arcane because Arcane buffs bleed. It is a heavy thrusting sword. I've never actually used its skill, so I can't speak to how good it is. Maybe I'll have more to say soon. I do really enjoy the Icon Shield. If I'm doing any kind of paladin thing, this is one of my favorite shields to use, because it does passively restore your HP as well. And it just looks really nice, honestly. Can't remember exactly where I picked that up. I know it was recent. Oh well, I'll just go watch footage. I need to make sure to get that with my main character, because I actually don't think I have a hold of one right now. There is a massive one of these slimes over here. And it is exactly what it looks like. It's just a massive version of one of the slimes. Worth 370 runes. And it didn't really drop anything that special. So I'm not really sure the significance of it. Maybe it has some lore significance, that this is the Writhe Blood Ruins. The Sanguine Noble here could have influenced things. But that is a piece of lore I'm not aware of. So there's the road we were going down. And this is the way we're going now. Onward to Gelmir. I believe it is crossing the chasm here. Yep, Mount Gelmir. And there is a grace right here. Now, Mount Gelmir is an interesting place to get lost. Because somehow it is both linear, but also all over the damn place. There's just a lot of different ways to go. So, I believe first I'm going to head through this area. That is the first area you have to go through. I cannot remember if there is a ladder over here somewhere or not. However, we're not going to take it yet if there is. Actually, yes, I'm fairly sure there is a ladder, like right here. However, we're going to progress through and make our way over to the bridge. There is some loot to grab here and an NPC invasion that will drop a unique weapon. You want to be rather careful here, as the further you go, there's going to be more and more Iron Virgins fighting troops. Now, if you were a very adept Iron Virgin Slayer,
Virgin Abductor, I think these are. Have at it, by all means. I would never think to call myself as such. I can kill them. And very rarely will I die. But I often use much more of my healing resources and such than I should. Anastasia Tarnished Eater again. You shouldn't have that much poise. Doesn't matter though. And we get the Sacred Butchering Knife, which she uses. Now the Sacred Butchering Knife is a neat weapon to build with. 20 dex, 16 strength, as a great axe, though it looks like a sword to me. And it comes with Barbaric Roar, which is interesting as she only ever used Wild Strikes. And whenever it squarely strikes an enemy, so they didn't roll through it and you barely hit them or anything like that, you have to just hit them dead on, you get some health back. So against basic enemies that don't really evade or anything like that, I think it's a very good weapon to be running around and just slowly getting health back with, as long as you're good at not getting hit. Thank you, love. Now we'll head to the ladder and progress up the mountain a bit. Trying to avoid the virgins. I forgot how tall this ladder is. Still climbing. Yeah, I almost put that dead on. Alright. We have a grace at the top and a little cemetery. Yeah, we'll go ahead and rest. And progress further. Now, the way to progress is to cross this rocky spire here, to go across here. You'll notice that the bridge here was higher than the bridge here. That's because you can only come that way from the other side. There is an area down here that you are able to go to, but there's only two ways to get to it. You can either come up here to these ruins and progress along this way, which I believe is the normal way. The other is the method where you go to Raya Lucaria and get abducted, which will put you in a dungeon somewhere around here, I think, and you'll have a boss fight. Then you'll come out into this area. So what we're going to do, instead of progressing forward right away, is we're going to go around the corner over here, as there is another hero's grave. And that is what we're going to do. Due to the hero's grave, this episode's probably going to be just a bit longer than normal, but I will try to do it as fast as I can. I don't remember there being stones this way. Yep, there's a burned Erd tree. You know, I don't think I've ever climbed this tower now that I'm thinking about it, and I probably can, just like the one in Caelid. Yeah. It's entirely climbable. So yeah, the battle we passed was Leyndell troops attempting to invade Mount Gelmir and being stopped by the Virgins. There are actually only a small couple of places I can think of where you can encounter Gelmir troops. Is there anything up here? Oh, this one's open. There is indeed something up here. Pulley bow, that's where you get that. I'll have to remember that for my main character. I haven't ever got that bow. So the pulley bow has mighty shot, enhances precision while shooting, enabling arrows to fly much further distances. So, while it may not be as strong as some others, it definitely has the range. Okay, now let's get to that dungeon. Get through it quickly. I do remember this one. I had to help Lope get through it. Down we go. Eye quivers here. I don't remember. Okay, sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. Always gotta check. Alright. So, let's get moving. Gelmir Hero's Grave. Lava's nowhere near as much a problem in this game as it was in previous Souls titles. That's gonna hurt. Fun fact, if skeletons tried to res on lava, they immediately die. Pretty sure it stops right here. Yeah. Get up there. Well, I'm not even gonna have to deal with that one. Here. Now this is the way to proceed. However, there's loot to be had. Let's just go all the way down, shall we? Faster through here, though it may just be dagger walking. Luckily, lava doesn't nearly do the damage it used to. I don't remember there being any enemies down here. What was that? Someone died in here. And what was the loot again? The ringed finger, the meme weapon. I'll go ahead and show it off for you guys. 15 strength, 9 dex. It is a giant finger. With the claw flick ability. It's stupid. But entertaining. Have you seen this one? It's a big finger. And you flick things with it. Okay, past the stupidity. There's some grave ward over there, but let's just get out of this place. Now we can proceed. Fuck your damn perfumer bolts. In my honest opinion, perfumer bolts are the only reason why pages pose any challenge. They're an interesting enemy type, but they're not really difficult. Okay, got that lowered. There is something over here. Something with some bitches. If I could stop smacking the wall, that'd be lovely. Okay. Proceed. Forgot, but I remembered in time. Okay. Now, I don't remember if there's anything at the top, so we're going to go ahead and run up and check. There is indeed a stone sword key. Head down. Now we have this bastard, and this is where you get the mantis blade, which is what they use. Alright. Once that goes back up, we'll proceed. Oh no, that's right, it goes that way now. Drop down to here. Grab that. Was there anything over here? No, there was not. Go in here. You will have to fight a Bloodhound Knight. And you get the full Bloodhound Knight armor set and the Gelmir Knight armor set. Not really sure how to feel about just getting the Gelmir Knight armor set rather than having to farm it like others, but it is nice to finally get the Bloodhound Knight armor set. Can't say I really care for the helmet that much, but I do like the look of the rest of it. Okay,
So you want to kind of go around the corner there. It can be a little tricky. And drop onto the chariot. I guess I got hit somehow. Over to here. We've only got a couple heals left, but I'm sure we're going to do just fine. And we have arrived. Maybe? Did I miss a lever? No, okay, that's right. I was concerned. As I said, video's a little longer than normal, but we're almost done. And Olga and I are gonna shred this guy. Oh, I tried to roll. Good job, Olga. And you get the Bloodhound Knight Flow summon. As well as a Death Root, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. That's where you get one of your 10 Death Roots. So I think to cap off this episode, we'll take that Death Root over to Gurek. We may have more that I've forgotten to give him. Hello there, Garunk. Yep, I've only got one.
I won't forget. Mine appetite. My sin, I must have more. I must consume more.
And you get Beast Claw. I believe that was the 5th one I've given him. So we're about halfway there. Alright. We're going to go ahead and leave this episode here. Next episode, we'll continue our exploration of Mount Gelmir. I believe we will go ahead and cross this spire and start doing some stuff up in here. Shouldn't take terribly long, and then we'll head over here, have a boss battle over this way, and down to... I already have Road of Iniquity? I don't remember how. Oh, yeah, I remember now, because I ran out here and went around and grabbed that. So we will progress until we get to here, then we'll probably go to this race and actually go get this Erd Tree boss taken care of. So in all, I believe that's 3, maybe 4 bosses in one episode. After that, I think what I'm actually going to do is go get abducted by the Virgin and Ray Lucaria, so that we can properly do this little area throughout here, which will also give us our next Iron Fist Alexander meeting. But until next time, as always, I hope everyone really enjoyed the show, and that you all have a great day.